Good evening, I'm Kamen Entchev. The A-State women won the Sun Belt regular season crown, and tonight they look to win the Sun Belt tournament as well and earn an NCAA tournament spot. The Red Wolves playing Western Kentucky in the Sun Belt Championship. First half, Jane Morrell's gonna hit the three from the top of the key. Later, A-State on the break, Andrea Gamble, the Sun Belt Player of the Year, lays it in for two. A-State led with 12 with about 12 minutes left, but Western Kentucky comes back to win 61-60. The men played earlier in the day in the Sun Belt semis as some ASU fans made it out to New Orleans. First half, Kendrick Washington powers up and in. ASU started on a 7-2 run. Later, Red Wolves on the run, and Melvin Johnson finishes with the flush. How about that dunk? But GSU goes on an 11-2 surge. Ryan Harrow no look to RJ Hunter. Panthers led 32-24 at the break. Second half, Rakeem Dickerson gets the hoop and the harm for ASU. The Red Wolves within 11, then they go outside. Seth Kistler drains the three, State down 10. But Harrow and the Panthers pull away 2 of his 20 points right here. GSU beats ASU 72-45. It's the third straight season ASU has lost in the Sun Belt semifinals.
I wasn't really just sitting there on the bench with all the games I've watched and been through. I didn't really just say, God, we're shooting, we're taking terrible shots, we're not executing offense. So, and I told them that during the whole game. I was never concerned about that. And look, that team, they score 72. They score 6 points late, okay? So the reality of it is that team scores 66 or 68 points against us. Defensively, we were fine. We were fine. I'll play Georgia State every day and give them 70 because they're that good offensively. We just didn't make some shots that we needed to make against them or normally make.
A-State and ULR played a classic in basketball last night, but the two also playing baseball this weekend. The Red Wolves won Friday's opener and won Game 1 of today's doubleheader 5-3. The two teams playing 2 games because of potential bad weather tomorrow. Bradley Wallace getting the start for A-State in Game 2, and in the third inning, he gets the strikeout to end the inning. He struck out 4 and allowed 2 runs. Bottom 5th, bases loaded, and Zach Maggio at the plate, and he singles to center. That would cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now. Next up, Lucas Feddersen. He's going to hit it out to left. There's one out here, so Joe Shrimp is going to tag, and we're going to have ourselves a play at the plate. Shrimp is safe. The game is tied at 2. Later in the inning, how about this? This is how ASU will take the lead. A balk for UALR, and A-State takes a 3-2 lead. The Red Wolves would win 4-3 in 14 innings after a walk-off single by Matt Burgess. ASU sweeps the series against the Trojans to open up Sun Belt play. From college sports to preps, Jonesboro played in its 3rd straight 6A state championships. JHS lost the past 2. Today, they hoped the 3rd time was the charm. Second quarter, Brad Sherrill brings it up the court, and look at this pass to Kayante Woods, who finishes down low. JHS led 30-23 at the half. 30 seconds left in the third, and Sherrill to Karan Ross, who hits the 3 to put Jonesboro up 10. Just over 2 minutes left. Parkview has cut the lead to 5 at this point, but Marquise Pointer steals the ball and finds Ross for the lay-in. Ross was the star lady, scored 12 fourth-quarter points. Jonesboro wins 66-54 for its 13th state title in program history.
You know, we were up by like 15 or something like that, and they came back, and I was like, oh, no, not again. Please, not again. And then fourth quarter, we just started building that lead a little more and more, and we won. I was so happy.
We got off to a great start, and then we knew, you know, that they're not going to go away, and they're going to throw everything at you, and they did. And they got it down to about a 5-point game there early in the fourth quarter, and I brought Karan over, and I think he had 7 or 8 points at that point, and I just said, Karan, take us home, and he did from that point.
Earlier in the 6A girls final, ASU signee Crystal Holiday and Parkview played Greenwood. First half, check out this fancy dribbling by Holloway, and she goes coast to coast for the lane. Second half, this looks familiar. Holloway again goes all the way for 2, but Greenwood wins 64-49. Just like Jonesboro, the Paragold girls had lost the past 2 state championships. And what's a Paragold game without a Sydney Layrock basket? She finishes down low here. The Lady Rams led 30-19 at the half. Third quarter, how about Layrock from deep this time? A 3-ball. She's headed to Harding and finished her last game in style with 26 points. but Huntsville was within 2 after 3 quarters. In the fourth, though, it was all Lady Rams. Layrock here with a nice spin move and the finish. Paragould wins the 5A state championship by a final of 56-48. The third time truly was the charm for both the Jonesboro boys and the Paragould girls. In 2A, the Cedar Ridge boys looking for back-to-back state championships. First quarter, it's Austin to Spencer Reeves, brother to brother, and Reeves drains the 3. It was all Timberwolves tonight. Second quarter, this time it'd be Austin. And check out this fancy drive, up and under. Wow, Timberwolves up 31-20 at the half. Fourth quarter, it's the brothers again. Austin to Spencer, and Reeves drains the 3. Cedar Ridge wins 64-40 for back-to-back state championships for the Timberwolves. So, Brandy, we had 3 NEA teams all win state championships today. Bad day for ASU. The women, though, heartbreaking loss. They're up late and lost by 1. But overall, great postseason hoops down the stretch here.
Definitely, definitely. All right, we'll be right back.